the following presentation of the National Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Ravens.
In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys are crisp 2-0 to begin this 2025 campaign. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys 2-0 as well, so two of the league's better teams meeting here this week. Here in the booth, alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Punter Jordan Stout set to get us started. And we are off and running from the Inner Harbor. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of the quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, that's the ball he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. From the 32, finds him over the middle. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
87, Sam Laporta. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hill now from the gun. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off play action. Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
The Lions first down.
From the gun, Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Play action here with Goff. Right, wheels it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He's got it at the 6. Well, John Harbaugh's challenged plenty of calls in his career, and he's got the red flag out once again. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. So now here's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Gibbs. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Out of the gun, give to Hill. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, a run for Henry. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
This is Henry on second. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It's going to be a gain of 5 on what will be the final play of our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's running for it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
The Lions offense returning to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They go play action with Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Out of the shotgun, Goff finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they make the tackle at the 38. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Jump off caught by his back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Motioning Williams left. Goff off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Putting the tight end in motion.
44-yard line.
From the 44 here on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing is gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the pistol, Henry. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
McNeil on the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up third down and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Goff to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Detroit. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Lions. With it, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Gibbs now from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Baltimore running its offense out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 43-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
That's good for a Baltimore.
First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Jackson yet again. He's going to keep it this time. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This throw is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get their first point of this game just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Stout all set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Hill now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He'll hang on to it on the second down option. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Taken down by the first-time All-Pro. That was Kirby Joseph. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Punt meets him at the 28. Escapes a defender. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. On first down, it's Gibbs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. That one's complete over the middle. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Patrick going to motion over left. Goff on 3rd. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10, here's Jackson. He's keeping it again. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
For a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10.
They go play fake with Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Pistol snap to Jackson. Connecting on the slant. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's brought down at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions 5-yard line.
Ooh, option play, 2nd and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 29. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Third and a lone yard coming up. Williams coming in motion right. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now Goff taking off with it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kid, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Goff now, 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. Tried getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So that brings up 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. Jack Fox will kick it away. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Someone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Oh, what a stiff arm! And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And off down to Hill. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
Taken down behind the 3rd and 5.
This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Luke knocks it through, and then extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Jukes one defender. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. There's a count again to Gibbs. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. 6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
But those are the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The drive begins with Henry. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
For a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another run for Henry. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Changing it up here. Jackson has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Henry. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Lamar now from the gun. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Luke knocks it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's a guy who finished with 23 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions last year, Justin Herbert. He'll scramble and take it in from 1 yard out. Touchdown. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's a guy coming off a 93-catch season from a year ago, Wan'Dale Robinson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Giants have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.